Hey y'all, welcome back to Junker Clunkers Live. First one in well over a year. Well over a year. A lot of stuff has happened. Figured we'd jump on and talk about Mustang stuff. Introduce my Uncle Jeff. I mean, you guys have seen him on the channel. Let me try and get you down here a little better. This guy's got his own channel also. Well, do you have a channel name or just Jeff?
Life
You gotta speak up.
I gotta look it up.
If you go on to this live, I'll make you a moderator. So what is happening to everybody? We haven't seen or talked to many people in forever and a day. What is going on? Can't wait to see the Mustang. I can't wait either. It has been.
How do you get it from there to there?
It has been forever and ever and ever. I bought that thing 11 years ago, something like that. And it's always been rotted, but you guys will never believe the next video coming up. You're gonna have to tune in. I think I'm gonna put it out on Sunday because I want to try and get the other part done. But Jeff and I were just out there, and he really wasn't sure what to do when I said destruction. Let's just do it. I don't think he understood how many parts I actually bought for this car.
No, every time I asked her, like, well, we got to get that. It's like, oh, I've got it. It's like
I have it. It's already been bought. It's all in the other storage unit, which we have to clean out also. Yeah, but we definitely can't wait to see the Mustang get done, get something, you know.
I don't know if he wants to bite me or
No,
he just want to get out of there.
He probably wants to get out. If you just move that, he'll probably walk out. He's a
go.
pretty good dog.
There you go.
He's just really teen. It's Blue, everybody. If you can picture Blue on the floor. What's going on, Al? Hey, thanks for stopping in, buddy. How are you doing? This guy likes to fish a lot.
He's all right then.
Mr. Tweaks.
The star next to his name.
I can't do that.
Oh.
So you got to go on the live. Like you say we're going to watch me. Just turn the volume down. And I will comment something. You know how to go on the live? Go on my channel. Like you were going to go to watch me. Say you weren't here. You want to watch me.
Yep.
So Tweaks, congratulations on his first 1K last week. A week today. Hopefully he's making that big YouTube money now. You have to get a lot of views in order to make a lot of money. You have been working as long as you've been working on.
That's not the one.
Longer than that, 6 years. I've owned that car. I got that the year my Nana died, and she's been gone 11 years last month, right? I think about 11 years. I got it the year that she died, because that was the year I broke my hand. What's going on, Rex? How are you? If you're looking for Bob, he's out watching some TV out there. He does not have the TV on watching us right now. Yeah, as far back as I can remember, yeah. Well, this is all about just chatting. Chatting and...
Did it?
Are you on it?
Well, it was. It was...
He's new to the YouTube game. All right, so... Here, I'll just teach you. Where are you?
I don't know, but it's working.
It's not working. Oh, wait. All right, so we're just going to put hi. I'm going to put hi in here. And then I can come down and make you a moderator. Oh, where are you? Oopsie. I can ban you. Put user in timeout. Where's the moderator button? I guess I forgot how to make somebody a moderator, everybody. I don't. If you go to your channel like this, right?
Okay. Oh, and then hit the live from there.
No. Watch. Then you go to you.
Yep.
You go over to up here to share. And you go to copy link. And then bring me back up. I don't know if that will show up as a link. Probably not. Why isn't it showing up yet? It will. It'll show up in a minute. All right. Sorry, guys. Trying to learn on him there. Let's see. Where were we? Doing good. Just coming in, dropping in. See, well, we appreciate that very much. 11 people in here. Hey, I didn't expect that many people to pop on and say hi. There's the man. There's Tim. Mr. Tim Windsor. Tim.
There it is. Tim online. Nice.
Go check out my uncle's channel, if you would, please. You're still a moderator, I believe, Tim. Am I right? If so, can you copy and paste his link in the comments so everybody can just click on it, go over there, if you guys choose to. How is Tim doing today? Kevin, Mr. F250. Yeah, show me some love. Thumbs up. That makes YouTube think we're doing stuff right over here. I can't keep up with the chat already.
They're starved. It's like
I think I've owned it longer than I've known you, Troy.
poor little things. They're starving.
Bob is out watching TV. I'm just letting you guys know in about probably 20 minutes it's going to get stupid loud because the dogs are going to bark. Bob ordered himself some food. Oh, yeah, kissing. I appreciate it, though.
Nice. I'll pick something off the wall here and send it to you.
Wait, what? We're not doing that.
You think that?
Next action. Stadium movie. What? To the moderator. Are you on YouTube side or stream? What do you mean? Oh, I was on. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to go to the other one. I'm stupid. What? Did I get scammed?
What is that?
I think it is.
Hello, my friends. I'm sorry for bothering you.
Hey, Tim, are you able to get rid of that cross Joe Biden thing there? If not, I'll go on and do it in a second. Thank you very much. I try to be. I've always tried to be. Yeah. Talk about that for a second. He's at work right now, so we can't congratulate him here. Why is this thing so zoomed in?
I'm not very zoomed. I feel like mini me over here.
There, I'll give you more of the camera then. Brent and Cheyenne both are doing great in school. I mean, Cheyenne doesn't have perfect grades, but she's graduating this year, and I couldn't be prouder. Couldn't be prouder. Rainy day. We got snow this morning for a little bit, and then that was it. It was a little bit of crappy shit, and then it was gone. You don't see them? This one right here, Tim?
I actually plowed this morning.
You plowed?
Just for giggles. Just to hear the sound it makes.
Is it like when I got done with the
soothing.
truck? When I just barely get done with the truck, we were supposed to get that massive storm.
You did. You went out and plowed some random business. I'm thinking, what a menace. This guy's a menace.
It's just helping people out. I just like plows and stuff. Come on, where are you? All right, so I'm gonna go to this side. It has been forever since I've done any of this. So come on to here. And if I pause myself, I can see this. New time length, got it. Where is that one? How come I don't see him on this side? Did you take care of him, Tim? Is that why I'm not seeing him? Sorry. I'm all over the place tonight.
It's like having a whole bunch of imaginary friends.
It's very weird when you don't have anybody else talking to you.
It's like, he's not talking to.
Oh, let's see. Sneak peek into his. We got calipers. We got rotors. We got pads. Front wheel bearings, seals, all that stuff. And we had to buy more brake line, unfortunately. He needs, I'm going to say, I think it's either a gasket or it's a manifold. He's got an oil leak. for valve cover. We need to go through all the fluids. We need rear wheel seals. Or I'm sorry, not wheel seals. We need well, we might need seals. We might need seals, but we need both dust shields for the backing plates for the brakes in the rear. What else we need?
I don't know. I just see it doing the DeLorean thing in the garage with no wheels on it.
No, he does not have his license yet. You don't see them, huh? I didn't see him when I went onto the YouTube side either, so that was kind of weird. He's not got his license. He's getting it. Him and Cheyenne both are all signed up. I know that everybody knows about the COVID, how bad it hit every market in every scenario you can imagine. But they're well over a year away. You have to wait. You have to sign up for these classes. We had to pay the $250, something like that, to sign up for it. And then by the time your class begins, you have to be paid off.
Wow. Which
they're all paid off. They paid 100% all on their own. They did weekly payments and just paid it all off. So I'm very proud of that. I was originally gonna pay for half, but then I was like, you kids make more money than I do right now. How the hell am I gonna pay for $800 worth of? So obviously, I'm gonna help them out with their cars. I'm gonna obviously fix them, and they're responsible for the parts. I will teach them how to do this stuff. And hey, Blue, I know you want to come up and say hi to the viewers.
Yeah, he says you got to be this tall to ride this ride.
It's a blue man. He's wondering why I'm not sitting in my chair. So what's going on with everybody else? I mean, let's get talking about something. What about part stores? Do you use most? AutoZone. That's the one we usually use. I used to use O'Reilly's, but I got really I had a problem with one of the guys that worked there, and before that, I was very loyal to O'Reilly's. But I had a problem with one of the guys at the counter who was actually a manager at O'Reilly's here in Laconia. It was many years ago, and nobody would listen to me, so I took my business elsewhere, and I pretty much go through AutoZone. I believe I am on Facebook Live. Oh. So I mean I have to go to Facebook and do that too? If we can't see it, I guess I don't care. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it, I guess, right now. Anybody got any questions? It's been a long time since we've been live. Oh, Bob's on. Hi, Bob.
Hi.
Don't buy they're pretty much, for me, they're pretty much the same crap as you'll buy anywhere else. I've had brand new parts that are literally junk from almost every store. How about you?
Yeah, it's hit or miss. They're sourcing from China, so you know. Yeah.
Yep. I get the one-off cars. If it had like a mid-year change for a caliper or something, and it's not noted anywhere, I will get that vehicle. And people will be like, "Well, why are you the only one that have these problems?" I'm like, I have no idea. Oh, it is so freaking good.
I had to put butter on a Pop-Tart. I'm like,
see right here. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's a Family Guy reference. It's a Family Guy reference.
Oh, okay.
You've never heard it?
No. I'm old.
All right. I'm probably going to get flagged.
For
what I'm about to do. Nobody flag us.
It's like the number one. Okay.
It's because I've listened to it a bunch of times.
Have you ever put butter on a pop tart? Yes, I've heard this.
It's so friggin' good. Have you ever put butter on a pop tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. I was sitting in the kitchen one day and I was itching to fill up my belly with
I've
a
seen
flippin'
it.
hot jelly.
All
The
right.
best damn treat in the world. Pop-Tart. And I saw a stick of butter and it almost made me shudder
Oh, where
and
we go?
scream like a baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket trip to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble in a butterfruit and Joe's hot cream. So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so friggin' good. Have you ever put...
All right. Uh-oh. Where is it? There we go. All right, so that was probably just enough to get us in trouble.
I've seen it.
Oh, water pump in my daily here, please.
Yes, the back tolerance off the veins.
It does not take much to screw up anything. What was that in? Was that inferred? But the problem is that everybody makes the same part. It's all made in the same, if not the same, very close to the same way.
Well, the knockoffs, they'll take a casting of something and then they'll just make a gazillion out of that casting too. So you just never know. But the back tolerance off the gasket, if they use a different gasket, will bring the whole thing closer, and then your impellers are grinding on the inside of the motor.
Are you watching on there? What's that?
This is cool. The digital delay, though, kind of throws me.
Yeah, it is. It's probably like a 30-second delay. So, I guess we can talk Mustang for a second. In Sunday's video, you will find that the car is almost no more.
Yeah.
There's not many pieces to this once you have a Sawzall and a grinder.
I thought I was going to do an intervention because I saw the last bit and the floor. Oh my God.
I sucked you in.
The floor, dude. And I was going to come over and be like, whoa, stop. And the next thing you know,
yeah, it got a little out of hand.
I got sucked into the madness.
It's fun though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I know what I'm doing? Oh, hell no. I have no idea.
Throw caution to the wind and apply grind it to surface. And
Yeah.
the next thing you know, there's
I
parts everywhere.
He was trying to cut out something, and I'm like, nah, grab the hammer. It's right there.
For God's sakes, don't be careful.
I cut myself. I got a boo-boo.
Let some of the magic marker out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny, though, isn't it? I'm sitting there, and I mark something, and then a minute later, you mark something, and I'm like, he doesn't have my marker. That must be a Grady thing. We just happen to have markers. So I got a big one.
Born with Sharpies. These are hand-me-down Sharpies from like 02.
Really?
I'm talking about 2002.
I bought this one at the hardware store.
1902 Sharpie.
I bought this one at the hardware store. It's a Makita or Milwaukee, whatever the red one
I
is.
can't afford. I have people steal those. No.
Oh yeah, I bet
Can't
you.
afford that.
I bet you could have a lot of stories about where you work.
I'll share them. They're wild.
Didn't you say at
So
at
uncouth.
COVID time, people just putting rocks in boxes and returning
Oh, the
shit?
returns. Yeah, I mean, for a while there, so they don't leave the building. They take the item and just circle right back to the returns. And I'm thinking about it. It's like that makes sense. Yeah, okay, but they've put lockups on everything now, and it's a whole lot better.
There's places in New York that are closing because of the people just walk in, grab what they want, and leave.
Yeah,
because corporations are saying, do not stop them.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll salute the creativity I've seen, but I mean, I understand that we're just in your way.
but it goes down to, seriously, somebody comes in and grabs a $400 impact drill, and that happens once a month or even once a week or once a day. The bottom line of that, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse, and stores close because of it. It's scary.
Well, a lot of it's built into the price. So when you pay $499 for a kit, you're like, oh my God, why does this cost so much? Well, because we had to replace it 6 times, so you could buy that one. It's rough.
Tim, I did. So my buddy Tom, I did his an 09 Elantra or something like that. I did a timing kit to it, and I had to do it 3 times. And on the 3rd try with the 3rd brand new part, I was able to complete it. It just, the tolerance, it just wasn't working right, no matter what. Even worse, on another Hyundai years ago, we did a power steering pump, and we talked them into a new pump and a new rack and pinion, and we went through 9. We went through 7 at AutoZone, and then we did, well, maybe it was 10. So we did 7, 8, 9, 10. So we did 11, I think. I'm sorry, 11. So 3 at O'Reilly's. And then finally we went to the junkyard, grabbed one that, wasn't seeping, wasn't leaking, looked very good, put it in, and it was perfectly fine. So, yeah, it's not just you, but I'm telling you, it's not just or AutoZone. It's everybody. 315,000 miles. Wow. That's all highway, though, isn't it? What are you trading in? The Tacoma, right? You got a Tacoma, right? I think so. What's going on, Mike's Garage? How are you, buddy? Ooh. We're just hanging out, chit-chatting, and just BS and talking about car stuff. We're complaining right now about how crappy manufactured parts are now. Are you watching us on there?
What's he trading in?
I think it's Tacoma, I believe. If I might be wrong. Is it a Tacoma? Oh, Mr. F-250 saw you, heard you were out there and said hi a while back. Hi! Lots of bad parts. I'm trying to sucks for him. I would love to see American parts come back. It would never happen, though. Not for everything, at least.
It's more likely that they'll make them on the moon.
It will probably be a thing.
We're on the moon this week, not physically, but virtually.
I saw they launched something. 17 Taurus all-wheel drive. Why are you trading it? Can't be because there's a better deal out there, because you probably own that 17 now, don't you? Tim says hi. Hi, Tim. So I think what I want to do with my Chevy, because now I've decided I'm going to keep it, guys. Jeff has was that 21?
The blue rig?
Yeah.
18.
Oh, it's an 18?
Mm-hmm.
The color of his is...
Oh, that's what made me buy it.
I love that color. It's a very, very nice color. So I think I might Raptor line Henry this summer. Possibly. I kind of like the red, but I don't like the red. I like blue a lot better. And I kind of beat the truck up. And I think I want to put a box on the truck. I want to put a work box on it. What do y'all think? What do you think?
It's good weight for plowing. It's a little heavier.
It's heavier, but I mean, you think of all the crap that I put in the back of that truck. I like having tools.
Yeah, it thrashes around pretty bad when you take a corner, so you need something a little tougher.
Mm.
So it doesn't look all concave when you're finished with it.
What are you going to do? Oh, you getting the truck? What are you getting? 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 I got to do another Super Clean giveaway very soon. I just got to figure out a video to do it in. I don't really have a video. I could do it.
We got a video we just did, man. That's gonna be good.
Just spray it on and just spray it on the car, and all of a sudden the whole parts are
The
gone.
part just drops off. Yeah. Cut to the next.
It gets rid of crap. What? What? Why?
Cleans to the bone.
What are you doing? What do you mean? A 1500?
What year?
I'm gonna guess he says Ram, so it's probably a newer one. You know what? They've kind of turned a road. They're pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
They are, but are they reliable?
Look, the first place people go when they
Be
get their new
nice.
truck is they take it to Home Depot. I get to see like the.
Why do they go to Home Depot?
It's just where did they go in COVID? They went to Home Depot because
I was gonna say the bars.
because they said screw the masks. But it's like the last place of freedom, Home Depot and the racetracks. I need a little bit more. Yeah.
Oh, seriously, Tim? That you don't have to do that kind of stuff, man. I appreciate it. I always get weird when people buy stuff for us. That's what kind of subscribers we have. This guy right here, Tim, he's
Send him the parts he needs.
yeah. Isn't that crazy? You bought me the front end kit. Duncan, go lay down. You bought me the front end kit.
Mhm.
And then Tim got me a new welding helmet
Yeah.
and a bunch of cutting.
Oh, that's right. I owe this guy
Yeah.
retinas. Thank you.
Yeah, you do. Duncan, go lay down. Duncan, go lay down. Go.
What's that? Timmy's in the well? Timmy's in the well?
Duncan, please. Shh. I will get with you, message you after the live there, Tim, and we'll go from there. I don't want anybody to ever think they have to buy us stuff, though. It gets weird when that happens. Duncan, go lay down. You looked at him.
I know. Paying.
I'll be nice about the truck. I mean, you have to. Can you stop, please? Duncan, go. There's something I can throw to him.
We get some fender parts.
Just start chucking parts at him? No, I was looking for like something I could chew on. Duncan, here. No, you can't have that.
The tube epoxy resin. I've got a battery charger.
Hey,
here.
Bob,
Let's see.
call your granddog.
Come here. Duncan. Duncan.
I didn't look at him. Swear to God,
Told
I didn't look at him.
Thank you, Bob. Yeah, everybody has their love for a certain vehicle. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this Chevy. I'm really liking this Chevy a lot. But given the chance, I would get another Ford. There's no doubt in my mind. Sorry.
Good looking Ford.
Where?
I'm just thinking about the one that. So, Tim, my girlfriend's son, sold his favorite Ford. I think it was like an 09. Out there buffing that thing, cleaning the inside all the time. And he told the guy, be nice to it. It's just a young kid. He slid that thing off the road into a telephone pole 2 nights ago. And he's okay.
I was gonna say, is he okay?
He's fine. But his ego and it cut him right to the soul, because this was like his first real rig that he didn't have to get out there and stick a screwdriver in the starter to get to work. And he every day I see him at work, because he's at work too. And I saw him yesterday and I said, hey, how's the truck going? And he's like, oh man, I really wish you had to ask that, because I totaled it. But he only, you give X number of dollars for it, and he got exactly X number of dollars plus deductible back on it. But
Is this the kid that you were trying to get to buy one of my rigs?
no, I didn't know he needed one until he bought his.
Oh.
But no, there's still people want vehicles.
Yeah, there's lots of them out there, but everybody wants $1.5 million.
Yeah, he
Oh, I appreciate that $250.
He even knocked the power out to his own house with hitting that telephone pole. Oh well.
Bob, you still wearing that coat?
Yeah.
He is. Since the accident, Bob hasn't really gone out in the cold. So, but yes, he is still wearing it, and the hat too. Duncan, go lay down.
Totally didn't look at it.
We appreciate that very much. We really do. I know I thought about trying to do something big for him because Brent got honor roll last week for the first time ever, which is crazy. That sucks about that.
Yeah, it
does. So he bought that off Tim.
Yeah, and seriously, every time I saw him, I was like, "How's that truck treating you?" It's like it's the best. I don't have to get out there with the screwdriver to start it. It's perfect.
Yeah, definitely. I want to see. Do you have a picture of it right now, or are you gonna send it to me tomorrow?
There was a way to share a picture up. I got the picture of the wreck.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. You could just put it up to the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Technically not able to.
Technically not able to.
Just technically inept.
Mm-hmm.
I have his phone number on there, but nobody call it.
Is his number really on there?
Yeah.
Well, take a screenshot of the picture first. No, you don't see the phone number.
Okay, then go to the picture.
We'll go to the. Well, no. What are you doing?
Going to the picture so it doesn't jump up on the screen.
It's still gonna have the number on it.
You're gonna have to hold it just a bit.
Does it have the number on it?
You gotta take the rotate off.
Hold on. You got a case in your phone?
Yeah.
Holy crap! When did that happen?
Since this thing had an extra zero on the usual price of a phone.
You had a new phone?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Where's the rotate? There it is. It's the you can't figure out how to use this model phone.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Holy!
But notice he hit hard
shit.
enough where it fractured the telephone pole off, but it's still in the air. It must be a problem the wires holding it.
That was a $250.
Yeah, nice one too. See the rims? That's like $2.5K worth of rims and tires.
That's so sad.
But that telephone pole is just destroyed. Like I said, it's his own power too. So he knocked it. That's his parents that financed this thing, and his parents that he knocked the power out to. Poor bugger.
How the hell did he hit it that hard?
Slid sideways on some ice.
Yeah, but how fast were you going?
1 mile an hour faster than he should have been. Oh well.
That's so sad.
I know, definitely.
That is so sad.
Beautiful truck, dude. Oh well. But the insurance covered that.
Where the heck am I? Charge your phone?
Charge it?
Yeah.
Oh, no need.
It's dead.
75%.
It was in yellow.
Oh, that was the dude's picture.
Oh.
He screenshotted. No, we're good.
Okay. My bad, guys. My bad.
No, this thing will go 3 days without charging. Be a different story. 6 months from now.
So what is that one you said?
This phone? The 23 Grande, whatever it is.
23 Grande? I don't think so.
23 1-footer.
Hell of a glare. That's Mr. F-250's new truck. What year is it?
Nice. Some tall rims on that thing.
So the one that I saw, the tailgate will hinge open, and it also hinges like that. So
One more thing to break.
that's what I'm thinking.
When I set a motor on something, I want it to hold.
Or if I sit on it. What? What? Why are you barking? Duncan, go.
You set the Duramax on the tailgate.
I was going to ask about Duramax. What's up with that? You did the new to me.
Mhm.
You did the motor in there, right?
Yep.
Did you get rid of the other one?
Just sold yesterday.
How much?
We've let it go $1,200 just to get it out of the garage.
Still, I mean, was there a hole in the block or anything?
No.
Oh, it was worth.
It's the usual. Duramax has got this little. One of the little problems is the oil pump gear drive lets loose, and how does that work? It travels back on a shaft and comes out of alignment and crashes, or it runs up and hits the case face.
So why don't they just put a couple spot welds on it or something?
That's what a lot of people do.
That,
I mean, what's the cost of an oil pump versus the cost of total massive loss of engine? But the trouble is you don't know entirely that the oil pump went out, because when the pressure on the worm drive, it's hard to explain, but when you're under acceleration, the worm drive of the oil pump on the gear travels out. And when it's suddenly not even engaging in the mesh, it falls back. It makes a clunk. And it re-engages and it starts making oil pressure, but not long enough to cut down to the minimum oil pressure to set the light off.
that's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's terrible.
And you can't hear it over the diesel anyway.
Click, 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 click. What was that one they did? Used to the song clack 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 goes the diesel. Dude, if your diesel's doing that, you got some problems.
Anyway, we yanked that motor out.
You'd have to talk to Bob on that one, my friend. Yeah, you yanked the motor. How hard was that? Was that a hard job?
I completed it in the weekend. I let the two of them work on it during the day. I just kind of stood back and I went under and did the transmission reconnect. That's tough because you only have like this little.
They probably pulled the cab off.
That's a good word for it. Ship in the bottle.
With Fords,
Mhm.
they pull cabs off to work on the motor.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys I watch online that I was trying to look for a better way to do it, but I didn't have the height to be doing that kind of thing in the garage. So we went the.
Yeah, you have a small shop too.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
With that thing, that's a good size motor. Trying to take that out through there, it's like trying to cure glaucoma through the rectum.
I don't remember. It must have been a 7.3. You remember my father's boom truck? I remember.
Yeah, that thing's cool.
Do you still have it?
It still sits there. Yeah.
Does he do anything with it?
I don't think so.
I remember we traveled to Connecticut.
Mhm.
So I remember we pulled the motor out, and that was scary. I was a young kid. I never before have I ever seen a engine crane want to nosedive when we're just picking up a little bit of the motor. We took his truck on one side in a 2x4 and my car on the other side, and it was still picking our rigs up.
Yeah.
It was like, wow. But we ended up going to Connecticut and we found a motor. I don't know where or how he found it, but he found a 7.3 there. And
he's ham radio. So he has got this like another layer of reality of.
Wait a second. Come to think of that, I think we brought down antennas for a ham radio.
Yeah,
like
traded them.
I think so. That probably is what happened.
Yeah,
I was probably like 12, 13 years old when we were doing that. Renegade, what's going on, man? Long time no talk. How are things? Don't make any sudden movements. Duncan is right there, and you'll scare him.
I'm not going to look at him. Just going to stare at the screen.
He's a really good dog, I promise.
Yep.
I don't know if
he smells like my dogs, I guess.
Duncan, what you eating?
He's licking some kind of mysterious white powder that I don't know.
Oh, you looked at him.
Oh, shit, I looked at him. Excuse me.
Duncan, you good boy.
I looked right in his eyes.
So if you guys have been following the channel for any length of time, this is the puppy that almost died. He's the one that Oh,
Don't try to make it. Don't look at me.
Duncan.
Don't look at
Be
me.
good boy. He's just barely a year old, as of was it last week or week before, and now he hears himself barking on the TV in the living room. What are you eating?
I swear to God, I didn't look at him.
Duncan, go do something. Sip it or go do something.
He can hear the echo of 30 seconds ago.
So now he's gonna
It's gonna
bark
set him
again.
This went on for 4 weeks.
Oh, it would. Been sick over 2 weeks, doing a little better.
Everybody's sick.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've done good. I have not gotten sick.
Yep.
That was me, Duncan.
Oh, God.
I'm not doing good at this. Okay, Duncan, stop it. Stop.
Oh, no, it just
I just want you guys to understand how hard it is to make a video. If you're seeing this in live time, imagine how hard it is to make a video. Summertime, that dog can clear a fence easily if he wants to. He will get out of any window or any cage or anything.
He's pure muscle. Look at him.
Dude, he's wild. He's such a good dog. He really is.
Just don't look at him.
If you don't know him, oh, wrong one. Sorry. Yeah, luckily I haven't been sick. Everybody else around me's gotten COVID and everything else.
He's in here.
I don't know what he's eating.
Just let him eat it. He's being quiet.
He's quiet.
Whatever he's eating.
I mean, Duncan, what are you eating off the floor?
I'm guessing sheetrock, but where?
Where did you get sheetrock
I
from?
don't know.
It's probably not the greatest thing for you.
I'm not going to reach down there and taste it myself. It could be baking soda. I don't know.
What? No. No. No.
There goes the echo. The 30-second echo.
Oh, so that's pretty much what's going on here and what we've been doing. And you guys have any questions for us? I mean, I don't want to just sit here and have you stare at us.
It's all right.
This is Jeff's first live.
I didn't look.
Duncan, go.
I'm going to open up your fridge so we can just...
He'll get bored in a minute. So, what's new out in everybody else's channels and people that don't have channels? And Tim, I forgot to ask you. Did those spacers ever work for the O2 sensors?
I just remembered spacers.
Spacers?
I just ordered some spacers for the back end of the Camaro. Dude, they're no kidding that deep.
You got 2-inch ones?
They're 4-inch spacers.
What are you trying to do? You're gonna tub this car?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's gonna happen once you put those on.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a picture of that on there, but
4-inch.
I just a great deal on some rims, and great deal with tires on them already.
What are they?
What are you
5-on-5?
gonna do? You gotta tub the car.
Are they 5-on-5s?
Yes. I think that's what they are.
What'd you get for rims?
Did I send you a picture of those?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
They're 35s.
Huh?
35, the 35 series tires.
Oh, I think you're talking about 35. I'm like, why would you put me putting 35s on it? So when I do the cars and coffees this summer, you're gonna have to get both rigs down there.
Let's see if I got a picture. I know I sent you a picture, so I'll just scroll. Oh my God, we took too much to be able to.
No, go to over here to the little icon, and then there's a
Photos only.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh,
You didn't know that existed, huh?
no. Here I am getting carpal tunnel scrolling.
Oh, I don't know if I showed everybody this. I meant to take a picture, but check out one of the new additions to the Hot Wheel.
Media. Wow.
Isn't that cool? You see that?
El Camino?
Yeah. Yep. I find I love going through the Hot Wheels. And then
No idea.
I found this one in my stuff. Really like the looks of that. I found a whole bunch of, well, not found, but I rediscovered a whole bunch of my stuff this week.
Good Lord.
Good Lord, what a Ford.
Don't realize how much we communicate until we start.
We talk almost every day.
Yeah.
Almost every day.
There they are right there.
Shut up, Meg.
Forgot I had those. Are those Kragers?
American Racing.
Those are pretty nice. Did you ever finish the bodywork?
You got a lot further before I had to winter down with it. I shrink wrapped it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be doing that to mine. So, well, I got you here. We should be. You don't matter. What? The hell does that mean, Tweaks? You don't matter. Kevin, that's mean. Oh, the Meg thing. Yeah. Shut up, Meg. Are we gonna, when I say we, I mean mainly you, come up with a design and help me build a shed?
I keep seeing these Quonset huts come up for $1,000.
Kwanzaa hut?
Yeah, it's
The ones that you set
like
on
the big half circle.
Yeah, where the hell am I going to put that? I can't put storage units in town. I've already thought about it. That would be super great and awesome. If I could cover half of my backyard with those.
Nobody's ever going to know. We're going to go underground.
Thought about that too.
Just keep digging.
I asked.
You got a river to wash away all the dirt and rocks.
I asked a question the other day. How we know that we have 4 pins of your property line.
Yeah.
How far down do you own?
See, I know airspace wise,
Mm-hmm.
that's 400 feet. Down, I don't know. There's some people that are pushing the boundaries in Europe, but I don't know what they're doing in the United States.
Does anybody have any ideas?
I do know what the limit for your property would be. There's a river next door, the pre-mentioned river.
So you don't think I can go that far down?
You'll go right till you can't. When you hit the water, that's like the stop zone.
But how far down do you think the water is?
The river will come to you if you dig too deep.
I could be on the news.
Hampshire man. Oh my God. That'd be great.
I'm going to jail.
You're in danger.
I'm in danger. Oh, Jeff. I think I have that one.
You're in danger.
I don't have that one anymore.
You got like every cool meme. Back when we were children, we used to have.
That's what she said. You are a smelly pirate hooker.
Those are
I will
great.
smash your face into a car windshield.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Hey, where did you get those clothes? At the toilet store?
Love Brick.
That's an attention getter.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
in here.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh my God.
Zapatero, ¿qué opina usted del gobierno de Zapatero? Pues igual que yo. ¿Y qué opina usted? ¿Qué opina usted? ¿Qué opina usted del gobierno canario? ¿Y de los ayuntamientos de la isla?
Dude, my ex, what?
A syphilis face.
Stop.
Oh God. Oh God, I'm gonna hurt the internet.
All right, that does it. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Oh,
We still have any viewers?
yeah, we got 5
Okay.
viewers still going. I don't know. I'm just screwing around because I got nothing else to talk about. Good question. Never thought. What?
There's all kinds of good stuff going on. It's just covered in 3 feet of snow.
Yeah,
It's not that bad.
we really haven't had a winter at all.
No.
I can't remember the name of the clip thing that I get, but I'll try and send the information to you. You could literally take a video and make it your own and use the clippets and not get in trouble for it. Never thought about what. Hold on a second, guys.
Oh, it's the just completely figured out the plow thing.
Yeah.
And now they're going to just rip the carpet out from underneath us and take winter away. Oh, that's sad.
I want a big ass storm because one, I make money. I have 2 accounts that pay me seasonally, and then I have 2 accounts that I get paid by the job. So if it snows, I make a little bit of money.
So the cure was a giant alternator or extra battery or both?
It's still not perfect.
You need solar panels.
I think that so I would go off in the battery. This is going off in that positive post over by the alternator is where they ran it. I think it should go off the battery.
You got to figure it out. You're looking pretty silly with a generator running in the back.
You're charging the back. I mean, it's no worse than these Teslas. So
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be all eco-friendly. I can't. I cleaned up all the wires. I know I need a new solenoid because a couple mornings last week I had to get out and hit it first thing in the morning because probably the contacts inside are all tired. And
Are we talking about it on the starter?
it essentially it's a starter relay.
Okay, so the relay
The solenoid,
that cuts
yeah.
the power
Yeah, that
from
makes
low
you
voltage to
go up and
low
down.
amperage to
Yeah.
high amperage.
So that may be some of the problem. But what doesn't make any sense is that you're reading 14, and as soon as you put that plow up or side to side, it dies right down to like 10, 15, 10, 14, 10 volts or so.
Really? So
and
how
then
good
it will
is the batteries that are in there?
brand new.
Okay.
The
So how good are the
secondary-
wires?
Everything looked great. I cleaned everything.
So
The
what-
only thing
you
I
gotta
didn't
look at
do
it
was
like,
dielectric grease.
What's the weakest link with electricity? I mean,
I did, me.
You got to look at it like that.
I have no idea. I have literally done everything that I could think of except for moving the terminal, moving it to a battery. Because maybe it's just drawing off from the alternator instead of drawing off in the battery at that point.
Well, if it improved when you stuck another battery in there, then it kind of improves.
I don't know if it did. It doesn't. If it did, it was very, very minor.
Huh.
If that
It's a
makes
mystery.
sense. It's very much a mystery. I'm just about out of time, obviously, with winter with it.
To be continued next fall.
No, I'm gonna have to figure it out. When I'm plowing, it doesn't seem to be that bad, but it just seems like a huge electrical strain on everything.
You can hear it. I can in the video. I can see that amp gauge or the volt gauge dropping down.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole nother thing to it. There's the amps, volts plus amp, or
It's a
whatever
it's 160 amp alternator, I think.
at certain RPMs.
Yeah.
So if you didn't have the RPMs run up to like 3,000,
But
that's not where it's rated at.
Yeah, you
Idle
shouldn't
is
have to
different
do
amp.
that with when you're plowing. It should be at idle. I'm wondering if there's a problem with the alternator too. Maybe there's a regulator issue,
Could be.
and those are internal, which sucks because back in the day you could spend $14 and get a regulator. In 5 minutes you'd know if you're right or wrong. But now it's like what, $180 for the alternator. I don't really want to pull that trigger because this one still is working. It's just it takes a while. As soon as it takes a dump, it'll start. It'll turn on and start charging.
So that would be charged regularly.
But is that normal?
Hard to say.
It's got enough volts in it because it's got two batteries. They're not
That is a good
24
idea.
sequence. They're what?
Smaller pulley would increase the RPMs off of your motor without coming up from idle. That's a good idea.
I don't know how much smaller of a pulley you could get with that though.
So you're gonna have a certain amount of space before you have to change your.
Oh, Mike said the same thing.
You'll have to change the belt down because the idler has to stay in a certain range. But that is a good idea.
It's an idea. I would like to figure out the correct way that this is meant to be. Just simply because obviously, there's millions of people that have 2500s and run plows.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't be the only one that has had this issue. I don't know.
Just usually when you buy a plow rig setup that's, a plowing type truck
Yeah.
has dual batteries just because you get into so much amp draw.
It's got dual batteries on it right now.
Yep.
Now, mind you, I need to get the correct tray. I'm either going to get a shut off to shut that battery down in the summertime because I'm not going to need it, or I'm going to get a fuse because I don't want to have to run a new wire. You know what I mean? Because I've already cut it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get a fuse, that'll give me pretty much the perfect amount of room to run the wire the rest of the way. Yeah, I watch Ray too.
Rain Man. Definitely put a new alternator on.
Yeah.
Definitely. Smaller.
It's
Definitely.
I buy mine over at Kmart.
Rain Man.
Didn't think I was going to get there, did you? So I've reached out to Ray quite a few times. He doesn't talk back to people very much, unfortunately.
Smaller pulley. I think that is the hack right there. I like it. That is the good.
So I'll have to go back on and look. Is that a recent video that he did that? And why the hell would he need more power down there? Because he's down in Florida. He's like right outside of where Cletus McFarland is.
Yeah.
You ever watch him?
Yes.
I got to be honest with you. I have never watched a video of Cletus. The only reason I know about him is
Eventually, if you scroll as much as I do, you'll see a little of everything.
Dude, listen, I don't have cable.
Mhm.
We watch YouTube every single night. That's all we watch.
Yeah. Learned a little bit about cutting the cable and antennas the other day. You can't just go into Best Buy and buy an antenna and expect that is going to work to bring in your locals.
Oh, are you talking about
$200 I spent on an antenna. Rabbit ears used to be like $5.99.
you can't do that anymore because they used to have a block on this area. Metricast.
They
used to.
dialed down the amperage or whatever on the transmitters.
Well,
That
they're
town is
analog.
only 40
They're
miles
analog.
away. Oh,
It's all
I've got it
digital.
You can still receive digital signal.
Yeah,
You could take that TV right there
yeah, you
and put an
can.
antenna on it, and you'll get the
It
local
costs you $200 to do that.
for that special antenna to be able to try to get it in. But look, that thing went back to Best Buy 2 days after because it doesn't. I mean, it's false advertisement as far as I can see. I got one off of Amazon for about it was $79, and they give you a $30 coupon or whatever. Clip this coupon, so I'm at $49, and I've got ABC, CBS, NBC.
And is it working?
Oh, yeah, it works clear as well. Actually, it's clearer than what your cable.
And how much was it?
$49.
I really like. I might enjoy doing that.
Yeah, amazed.
Oh.
One truck to charge 2 batteries better.
Oh, so that was on his truck. Is this a recent video? Yeah, it was. Just, I've seen his inverter he's got in his toolbox, but I never followed that series. He has like a stupid amount of power in his toolbox that he could invert a house probably.
Yeah,
but he never uses it for hardly anything. Have you ever watched him?
So I was trying to understand the inverter tech that was behind it and the amp draw. I think that's the one I ended up watching.
It was a dually.
It was like 3,000 watts.
Yeah, he's got a stupid amount of power just sitting in that truck. I don't have any idea why.
There's some of these inverters that will step down on demand. That only like pull 800, but when it senses that it's needing a deeper amp draw, a capacitor will take care of it for a second, and then it'll ramp up the inverter draw, and that's pretty cool stuff.
I think the next thing I'm going to do, just for shits and giggles, is I'm going to disconnect it from the block that's under the hood, and I'm going to move that to a battery, and hopefully we get another storm. I mean, I'll be able to tell going up and down because it just, I don't know, it does not act like a plow should.
We did make sure that this thing wasn't 24 volt, right?
It's not a diesel. I don't think it's a 4 volt.
Well, if you take 2 batteries and put them together in series or parallel,
yeah,
there's 2 choices. One will give you more power, more amps at 12 volt.
Yeah.
The other way will give you
storage,
same amperage.
Yeah, storage.
Yeah, but
that's the way I have it. I have
your motor has to be rated for 24 volts.
I don't think that the Chevy is. I wouldn't imagine that
if it is. It would work at 12 volt, but it'd be a dog.
It's like a homestead plow, so I wouldn't imagine it would be asking for 24.
Hard to say. I'm looking at that thing. It's pretty beefy.
The plow?
That's a beefy plow.
You think so?
I thought so.
I think that thing's wimpy.
Of course, it does look a little bit, 1991, but it's tough.
I don't think that it's supposed to be 24 volt.
They don't make stuff like they used to.
No, that's very true.
Hurricane season.
Oh yeah,
we didn't get one.
That's true.
This year so far, I don't think.
That's good. I hope they don't.
Yeah, they need a year to clean up from the last. Oh my god!
I've been watching him for quite a long time now. Way back when he was working for somebody. I always said, why is he working for somebody? Because he would record himself. He's pretty knowledgeable. And then he got done where he was and opened up his own thing, and seems like he's soaring now. The only thing I hate, the one thing I hate about bigger YouTubers is trying to talk to them. There's no, when you get a live stream from them, it's so fast that they can't see what you're saying and talking, and
Well, they got too much coming at them from all directions.
there's no way to be personable, unfortunately.
Well, if you become the expert in something, you are the library for that piece of information.
No, I don't think I would ever want to be an expert. I want to grow the channel and I want it to be bigger than what it is, but I don't think I'd want like Victory. You ever watch Victory Outdoor Service?
Probably.
I think I've sent you a couple
there.
But you do a live, you watch a live on him, and he is just so bombarded by people. It's crazy. 99 Problems. I just started watching him a couple of months ago. Have you watched him yet?
Probably.
You don't remember names of channels?
I just know not to look at the dog.
No, that dog you could look at. He was okay.
Oh.
That was Blue.
Just don't look at...
He'll keep coming in here until I go sit in my chair. He likes to sit with me.
That's the lowrider, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What's everybody else's favorite channel out there? Besides Junker Clunkers. What is your favorite channel?
It's Rescue. Oh, shoot, I forget what the last part is, but anyway, the guy fixes airplanes, and he's been fixing this one airplane, the 401, for I don't know how long, 2 years maybe plus. So they gave him this airplane. He was just a little tinkerer, but he got this airplane and he's tearing it apart in the hangar. They said he could have it if he got the engine started. Well, he did. And inline 6 or pancake 6-cylinder engine, and he got it going. Just one. That's all. This twin. So they ended up like tearing this plane apart and rebuilding it. And here recently, the guy that gave him the airplane, so they had like a deal with. He had another airplane that he fixed, and long story short, the plane crashed 2 weeks ago, and the guy died.
The one that the channel?
Not the channel, but the one that he got the airplane from. The guy that's doing the 401 rebuild. Rescue Rebuild. There it is.
Rescue Rebuild. I haven't heard that one. So
it's great. I mean, I was so sucked into it, and still am. I'm just waiting for the next shoe to drop with they got to get this plane together. It just has to happen now because it's in primer. It's almost ready. The windows are in. The motors are in. They're just hooking up leakages.
You're all for that one, huh?
Yeah.
I've been watching the.
I feel bad as hell. The guy died though.
Yeah, he didn't die because of him though, right?
No, this is the craziest thing. So he was in a hurry, and on airplanes you must pre-flight.
Yeah.
And you have to check the fuel. There's a little bulb. You stick it in this little port like a valve stem on a tire, and out comes a little bit of fuel when you get this little vial, and you check how much water content is in your fuel.
He didn't check it.
Because it's the bottom of the tanks where the water goes. He didn't check it. And this plane only flew once since it had been repaired. And the telemetry or the flight data shows the plane spiraling in.
And he didn't say Mayday or nothing, trying to eject or.
I don't know, but it's all in the NTSA report.
What is this? I can edit layout now. Yeah, South Main Auto. I've talked to him a few times. It's very hard to chat with him. The only way that I found on bigger YouTubers, if you have a question or a statement or something for him, is you have to send him, $5 or something. You can write things.
Wow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, but like Junkyard Digs, you watch them? Maybe you have no idea. No. How is he trying to be a YouTuber and he has no idea about YouTubing?
Look, I've never gone live before. This is a first.
This is a first?
Yep. I don't know. I actually just kind of rifled through my phone and found like cool videos that I've made over the years, and I started launching them up there. I figured when I get up to a certain point, I'm gonna have to start going live, but that's gonna be spring.
Yeah, I started doing live at 500 or 600. I can't remember. And I used to do a live every single week. Is this an actual channel? Or is this just you being Kevin? Soup and also the Dew.
Those are very original names. I wouldn't say those are just pulled out of this guy.
Real channels, okay. So
of course, Vice Grip.
Vice.
Oh.
Here's the thing. I don't watch him like I used to, and I don't sit down and watch it every
He's
single
changed
video.
his format.
Yeah,
he's changed it.
I bet you he has somebody editing now and such. He probably has for a long while, and I don't blame it. But he's a good guy. To me, he's the godfather of automotive YouTubing, without a doubt. I don't have a bad thing to say about him. I just unfortunately don't watch every single video. But when I do, I enjoy the hell out of it. One that I really enjoy is actually it's right here, literally right there. NNKH, No Nonsense Know How. He's got several channels, but his main channel, if anybody watched him for a video or two, you'd be hooked. If you haven't seen him, I would highly recommend it.
Started watching this one where they bought a farm.
Cheyenne's home. Gonna get loud for a second. I'll mute. All right, there's very mild barking in the background now. You don't watch Vice Grip? Well, it's not for everybody. I mean, not every channel is for everybody. Yeah, I think NNKH, No Nonsense Know How. His girlfriend Jen has a channel. I never thought that I would enjoy just watching, somebody that has no idea do something. But it's really cool to have her. She starts out a project and she'll be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And by the end of it, she gets it done. And she's not begging for help. And even though her boyfriend were to come and do it for her if she let. But she's a really good one I like watching.
You can take all the spare Mustang parts and set them in one pile next to her and see what she comes up with.
She would probably come up with. She's very ingenuitive. She really is.
Mm-hmm.
She just got. Hi, Chirong. Cheyenne's home from work, everybody.
Yeah, I am.
We'll be seeing her Ford Focus on the channel at some point in time.
How old is she now? Good God.
She's 17 right now.
17?
She'll be 18 and graduating high school
Yep.
in like 3 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where did the time go? Seriously. I have no idea either. Tim says hi.
Who?
Tim Windsor.
Oh, hi.
Go on the live if you get a second. Say hi to people. Or come say hi in here.
Climb over a dog. Come on in.
Yeah, there's no dogs are outside. Victor Outdoor Services. That's one of our favorite ones also. You really should watch him. He skyrocketed. He started in April of like 3 years ago.
Is this the guy that mows a random lawn?
No. This guy, he has a concrete company, and I never thought I'd be interested in watching concrete go down, but he makes it so interesting. And now he's obviously vlogging his life. He's just a really super cool guy. Like I really wish. What? Oh, hi everyone. I really wish I could meet him and some of the crew. It's so. What's your second favorite channel? You, anybody? I'm just trying to get a conversation started.
So I've been like recently. You have to look at a gazillion different sources for it, but I was recently looking at, instead of having somebody come in and add solar panels to the house, I was going to try doing like a couple just to understand the process. I mean, it's solar panel, it's wires, inverter, there's your plug.
Yep.
So
I also want to.
It's simple. It's not that expensive, but I just don't want to do it wrong. So I've been watching a lot of.
There's a lot of really good videos out there. I was ready to do. I was going to do a 200-watt system, and I wanted to test it and just run the ACs and maybe the TV, have like
So
a source.
You can't do it with 200.
Yeah.
You need. So you have to invert the power from the batteries or the cell, panels, but you got to have like an air conditioner, a window air conditioner needs 1,500 watts to run.
Really?
Yeah. So if you're not feeding it continuously that much,
You gotta burn it up.
You'll cook it.
Yeah. Hey, we got 10 people in here. Hi, everybody. I don't know who's watching. If you're watching, just put a number 1 in the comments. You don't have to write every word in the English dictionary, but a lot of people don't. I want every word. A lot of people just watch it and don't ever comment. So, now we're down to 8.
We just lost them. I just realized I was watching this.
Shit, he can see me.
Still,
yeah. Don't say it out loud.
I'm showing you. I'm not saying it out loud.
Is it big?
Yeah.
Like we made stacks last week.
Pretty big.
Nice.
That looks like a W-2. That's what she gets from school.
That's work.
Oh, okay. It is.
Did you? So, do you know what I think it's called Mandela effect? You ever heard about this?
Give me a little gist of it because there's
So,
a lot of effects.
Apparently, it's a thing where people think they see something, like a whole broad, millions of people think they see something.
There you go.
Right?
The convincing effect of.
And then it never actually happened, but everybody remembers it to be a certain way that it never was.
Yeah.
So I think that's called Mandela effect. If I'm not
It's something to do with the witness effect. Yeah.
So,
I'll look it up.
I saw something about McDonald's the other day. Does anybody else notice they no longer have the 2 arches? Somewhere it was saying that it's never had 2 arches. It's always been 1.
What? Wait.
Yeah. I watched a video.
So the original one was just one big arch. I remember that.
Yeah.
Because it has that real 50s look to it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure the new ones are 2.
Look at her shirt. Cheyenne, come here for a second.
That's the old arches. That's the old.
That's not. That's a brand new shirt.
Actually, last time I checked, this was an M.
It's a brand new shirt, and their new restaurant or their restaurants are.
All right, looking it up, going deep.
You looking for Mandela effect?
No, McDonald's arches, because I know better.
Listen, I thought I did too, but a video said this is how they've always been. Could be wrong.
Images. That's.
I will find the video.
Just saying.
I know the way. Okay, so Sinbad had a movie out in the 90s. Now, I remember watching this movie. Okay? It was him as a genie, right? Look it up. Anybody that's interested in this, look it up.
You may have been protected from the timeline changes.
He goes on record and says that he never played in a movie playing a genie, but I can swear that I've seen it, but you can't find anything anywhere that says that he played in this movie.
Kazam.
Google it.
That's Shaq. Oh. We just screwed up Shaq with.
No, that's the thing. That's what they're trying to say the Mandela effect is. Is it happened? You think it happened this way, but it really happened this way. So who played in the movie?
Looks like Shaq.
But we all think it's Sinbad.
Well, everything that says it's a spiff or a joke says Sinbad, but everything that apparently for real is Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. And you remember watching him in the video, correct?
Thought so. What's going on?
This is what I'm talking
What's going
about.
on?
This is what I'm talking about. I don't think that anybody understands it because I certainly don't.
That's it. Enough internet for today. I'm gonna go take my pills.
You go get the Geritol.
Geritol.
Bob, did they forget about your order or what?
I don't know. They said they'd be here at 8.
What is it, 8:30? It's almost 8:30 now. Well, there's 8 people in here. Somebody say something. We're just sitting here talking back and forth.
Well, if ain't nobody gonna say nothing, I'm just gonna take this whole fistful of gummies.
I'm gonna go home.
What do you want to talk about, boy?
How's your hairline doing?
My hairline, I ain't got no
Because
hairline.
they can
It's
see
a
mine.
massive propane explosion.
They can see mine because I have like no hats now because of Duncan. He's eating them all. Oh, wait, here they are. Where is them?
We almost torched the whole world out there with that gas can. It's like everybody got to be safe. You watch the whole area for sparks, and you want to stick around for a half hour after you do anything having to do with sparks.
And what did I do?
Those big old glaring gas cans.
Nobody said anything in the first video. I didn't even see it until I started cutting the back.
My extremely smart girlfriend saw it.
Did she? Before I said anything?
Look, for God's sakes, there's a gas can right underneath what he's doing. Like, oh, yeah, dear, you're right.
That's hilarious.
She saw it right away.
Why did you call me?
No, I gotta call you out on that.
I didn't know. Did I find it after I took out the other half of the floor or before? I can't remember now.
It was after.
The second half?
Floor was out. There was gas can. Yep.
Oopsie.
It was almost like an awesome video. I mean, there's awesome videos, and then there's.
Oh, it would have been me running around. You would have just seen the camera tipping over,
Yep.
and I would have been like, "Oh my god!"
There's your million hits.
This is how I burned down my entire shop while replacing a floor in a Mustang.
Oh my god! Anybody looked out there lately?
Oh, that's right. We were out there grinding.
Well, a kid came in, but kids are oblivious. To
She would have no
anything.
idea. She would walk past a gunman just walking inside.
Hi.
I don't know you. You finally doing your chores?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Nobody asked her to do them. Nobody asked her to do them. She just did them.
Yeah.
What?
Run till the other half though.
I don't care. Well, I don't know, guys. What else are we going to talk about?
Oh my God, we landed on the moon. Nobody wants to talk about that.
We've already
50
landed.
years again.
Yeah, haven't we already been there? They said it was like 78 or something was the last time we were there.
60, let's see, 70,
70 something.
early 70s.
So they sent up what today?
Well, this big tin can that's going to take pictures for 7 days, and then it's going to end up on the dark side of the moon and freeze and die. So this is a big savings. We didn't have to bring back people, to Earth. So it's like a huge savings when you can just let it die.
So they have this
Truckers boycotting New York.
Oh,
That's
they're doing that.
interesting.
They're doing that again. I don't know.
It's pretty hard to get up here from down south with my Amazon cool stuff.
Oh no,
Yeah, well, I guess they fly that now, don't they?
we don't do drones up here yet.
No, I mean like the bulk of it, not like
No, I would imagine that they truck it.
yeah, because you hear one crashing every now and then. You're right.
That's kind of sad. So why are they boycotting? Why and what? Because they don't get livable wages.
Well, you got to look at it from the trucker's point of view. What don't you like about driving through New York? It's got to be DOT or
Where's Tom? Tom could
speed
tell you.
limits.
Tom drove for Swift for like 6 years, and I can remember him calling me.
raise prices in New York City. Well, yeah. Nothing drops prices anymore. Nothing. It's unheard of to hear a price drop in something that isn't like artificial.
You notice that the gas prices have been pretty steady. Like they haven't really gone much above 3, and they haven't really gone much below.
It's an election.
I am so tired of. I'm so tired of all the election crap.
Yep.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna cut it.
You have got to tune in down the road and watch what we did with that Mustang tonight.
Yeah, this week, I'll put it out on Sunday probably. I'm gonna try and do 2 videos a week if anybody's interested. New York City fine
Previous president 350. Yep.
For what?
So
he didn't pay enough in taxes.
it's a long story, but anyway, the fact that he's got to pay this 350, he pretty much says that he doesn't have to because that's presidential immunity, and I mean that's pretty hard to argue. Yeah, but I'm not sure who was going to get the 350 anyway. This doesn't go towards the people that was affected. It just goes towards government. And 350 million, that covers almost half a second in government spending right now. So
half a second.
Because I mean, we're going to send how much to over there?
I guess I'm not going to pretend to know everything about politics. I know enough to get me in trouble and piss off the right people.
Yeah, I'm trying to censor it down to.
You have to now. Now that you're becoming an influencer, you have to keep your opinion to yourself.
Yep.
To a point.
I can ask out loud questions.
Yeah.
But I'll keep my opinion.
It depends. To me, it depends on what's going on. With the political stuff, anybody that watches my channel, they know where I stand. And I'm not going to argue with somebody about it. You have your opinion, I have mine. We're allowed to have both of them. You know?
That's what's pretty cool about the land of the free.
Yeah, but I won't sit there and argue on which side is right, you know?
Well, it's not a bad thing to argue your point because you may actually turn the light bulb on for somebody who didn't get it, you know?
I did it. I finally did it to my mother. She was completely against what I believe in, and now she's turned. But I think no matter what, does not matter who gets in there, somebody will be upset.
Well, I know my wallet's pretty upset by everything.
What's currently going on? Yeah,
dude. I think you just have to look at the what you spend on entertainment. Holy mackerel, dude. Entertainment is a huge chunk. It only used to be just this little sliver where you go to the movies every now and then and rent a movie.
Yeah.
And your cable bill, which was nothing compared to
it was $30-something back in the day.
It was $30-something for the longest time. And before that, believe it or not, it was $12. But anyway, you only got that many channels though.
Mm-hmm.
But just on a side note, how many channels are worth it?
I watch in reality. So
you watch a select few, and it's pretty regular, right?
I watch my mother.
I'm not talking about like YouTube channels. I'm talking about like TV channels.
Like actual, I think we watched 2 stations in total.
Okay, but you're going to pay for 3,000 of them.
Yeah.
Right. There's a whole other spectrum of things, but entertainment just eats up your budget.
Yeah.
Consider, actually going outside and doing cool stuff, and then coming back and telling us about the cool stuff you did and being social on YouTube. It's so almost free. I love it. That's why I'm making a channel.
So the only thing I massively spend money in is automotive. That is like my biggest. Hi, Shelby.
I mean, with fixing your own vehicle, you save a bunch.
You do.
But
so here's the argument: is you went out and got yourself a new truck.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't really had to do anything to that truck.
Tires. I put new tires.
That's
on.
Consumable.
I put in some windshield wash, and I put in a lot of gasoline. I do an oil change religiously.
Yeah.
But
Shy, go get that food so the dogs don't hear him.
I'm gonna guess other than windshield wipers.
No, just go outside quick before they see before the dogs here.
And non-truck related accessories that go in the truck. Like I gotta have that camera thing, the recording camera.
Oh, are you getting one?
I got it. It's in there.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, all the cool stuff in the world happened before I put that camera in, though, because all the wrecks and stuff that I used to see,
you don't see me,
ceased.
So I got a camera for the truck, but the thing crapped out. It was really sad because it was good before, you know. Oh, we got people chatting. Maybe
Where?
350.
I haven't seen it scrolling a bit.
They need that.
Yeah, the 350 went overseas. Yep.
I'll never understand any of the politics of it. I never will. No matter what. Which is really sad, you know. There's so much to the world that I don't want to know about. Would you guys stop?
Well, until it affects your backyard, you'll be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Well, it's been going on for years.
Yep.
You just didn't know about it until you got interested in it.
There's a lot of bad stuff that happens, and I don't believe it does because I don't do those things, you know.
Yep. There's a huge homeless thing going on right now that's unreal. That affected you a few times.
It has. It still continues to. I mean, it brings down the value of housing, you know, right around here. We've got to live right over the hill.
I don't know if anybody's got about 1 hour, but watch the thing on Slab City.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Wow. Out in
California,
out near Vegas somewhere, there's this old Air Force base or something that's no longer, and people have moved their campers and all the trash that used to get dumped there. They're turning it into art and just living their own free world out there. They won't let the law come in. They won't let a township happen. They're their own township, and it's like probably the last free place in America. I think that's what one of the videos was titled. But
yeah,
I've had one last free place in America.
I've seen some of that.
It is crazy. Yeah.
What we got?
Yeah, they just got here with the food. It has been a few minutes.
I appreciate that very much. We like hearing that because I gotta be honest, I'm scared-ish of the process, but it's gonna happen no matter what. I've had this car for at least 11 years. I've had these parts since 2015, something like that.
Yeah.
I've been screwed over.
Brass balls, dude. To just go up to your classic brass
it's
balls.
So in.
Just went in there with a sawzall. It's like, guys, I don't know. I don't
know what I'm doing. And
what am I doing? This piece of the garage.
What?
All right, let's go for another one.
Len, wait until Sunday's video drops. I really think you're going to have some fun with that one because my Uncle Jeff is in it. And let me tell you, we are two different people. I'm
left brain.
Just
right
get it done. I just want to go and get it done. And he is like, well, wait a second. Let's talk about it. Let's mark things out. And I'm just like, ah.
Yeah, you're going to want those. You don't want them yet, but you're going to want the measurement of where that thing went on the new one.
We have a hot glue gun.
Hot glue gun. Well, we can't understand. This car just flew into a million pieces going down the road. It looked like paper mache hit a fan. I don't get it.
So I've contemplated. Listen, I've gone back and forth a million times where I was Duncan. I was going to do this car, and then I was too scared to do it, and then I paid a guy. Then I got screwed over, and then the car sat, and then I was going to do it, and then I got nervous again. I'm done with all the nervous part, like I was telling Jeff tonight. I'm just doing it because these are man-made cars. They didn't have robots building these things in '66. There is no way that I can do any worse than how bad it was. Because you figure that car was tweaked from 50 years of driving, let alone you see how much rot's in that thing.
Yeah.
It was driving on the road roughly 10 years ago. The guy I got it from drove it from a lot in Massachusetts, and he came over the border into New Hampshire. I can't remember the name of the town now. Colleen, starts with a K. It's a really small town right over the border of Mass. But anyhow, he tore the car apart. So it was on the road driving 10, 11 years ago. Whatever. I mean, an alignment will help out a great deal. And Bondo will cover up all my mistakes.
Tim's telling you right now. Look at that. Read that.
Hold
Hold on. Read that last one.
Hold on.
Tim wants to speak to you.
Extremely late.
Did you take pictures? Go ahead, read that.
They made, listen, okay. They made millions of these cars. Did I take pictures exactly? No, but you ever heard of a witness mark, Tim? I can't even explain. If I say too much in this live, they won't watch Sunday's video and be so surprised.
I'd love to spoil it all for you right now, but it's too cool to not watch.
Are you coming back down tomorrow?
Then you can watch it and get back on there and kind of, tell me at the end of watching this video that you haven't seen yet, that you don't feel like, God, that'd be so cool to just go out there and hack that thing to all bitty pieces. Because I got new parts. It's in a box over here, same box over there. It's
almost all brand new parts. It's just a big ass puzzle.
Yeah, I did find one part you didn't have, so I'm a little worried because it's kind of an integral part.
Which one?
The $79 one.
The package tray?
Yeah.
I don't think I need it. Why do I need it?
Somebody had cut another speaker hole out that entirely went away from any rule of cutting a speaker out of metal.
Yeah, I think
that
that
intruded on the rest of the structure.
I think they only had one speaker, 1.6x9 in the back in the day. It was right in the middle.
There was two holes.
There was 3 holes, at least.
Yeah, there's the oval over here that's the extra hole.
Yeah. So when I got it, there was 2 6x9s, but I think there's only supposed to be one in the middle. So the other holes are add-ons, I think.
Whatever, it's a big chunk of metal out of the middle, but I don't know. We just weld something in there.
Yeah, if it gets that concerning, we'll just. You don't need structure.
Structure.
Oh, talking about other YouTubers that you need to watch. If you want to have a good time and just sit back and relax and just zip ties and bias plies. I'm sure that you guys in the comments will understand and appreciate.
I don't know. Y'all got my website name there and everything. Just send it to me and I'll try to watch it. I only have just so many hours outside of work, and then when the nap happens,
you're gonna
lights out.
So you're gonna have to start watching more YouTube on the pooper or something.
That's maximizing the efforts.
I'll get you one of those helmets that you just walk around.
Yeah, the VR thing. You can't drive with those on yet, can you?
I mean, if you have a Tesla, they can drive on.
Wait, I can pull like I'm a sovereign citizen.
Don't start that shit. Don't start that at all.
I saw something about it the other day, and I'm like,
have you never watched those videos?
So, okay, I'm gonna breach what I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but the guy has come up with a fee structure for questions from the police to the, like, if it pulls up, can I see your license? Sure, for $100, I can do that for you. I can, even write you a bill that just pay me the $100 and I'll answer any question you got. It's $100 per question if you wouldn't mind.
What?
Yeah, he tells the cop that he owes him $100 for every question.
So
in the sovereign citizen structure thing.
How long until he gets pulled out of the car?
I didn't watch the whole thing, but
send me that video. I want to watch.
You got to be kidding.
Bob and I have watched a lot of the sovereign people, and they're stupid.
It's amazing.
They go and they print off these what they think are laws, and they're not, because it's legal for a cop to pull you over and ask for your license and registration. Yeah. But they have to have a reason.
I don't know if it goes so far as a religion. There are some leeways that are given to certain people's religions. And you have to grant that leverage. That
I don't think you.
It's something. It's really something.
I guess this goes back to shutting our mouth because we're online.
Zip ties and bias supplies.
Yes, sir. He is. It is a awesome show. I've been on a couple of lives with the guy. You talk about a character. He is a wicked character. And his YouTube channel is huge. But basically, he beats the crap out of old Ferds.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah. He does a lot of really cool stuff.
We need a bigger TV in this room.
This is a 50.
Yeah.
It's a 50. You don't think it's big enough?
No, it's all that can fit. I understand that.
Is that better?
Yeah. My squinty eyes.
But now I can't control anything. Unless I can go on this one. Can I go on this one and do that?
Well, we have the capability of putting multiple monitors in here, right?
Uh-oh. I'm not gonna,
no longer live.
I'm not gonna do that anymore.
All right, no more pushing buttons.
No. There we go.
Yeah, definitely check that video out when it comes out.
Yeah, I think Sunday it's gonna happen. Now, here's a question, since we got 8 people in here. How was the format on the last video? Did you guys enjoy actually watching it happen in real time, or do you like sped up with music? Because me personally, I don't. For something like this, I want to watch somebody do it. I don't know about you.
Honestly, I turn the thing down to 0 because I'll wake everybody up.
The grinder.
When I'm watching YouTube videos, most everybody's gone to bed, and I'm out there just trying to keep it on 2, volume level 2, and I can't hear what's going on. I rely on the subtitles.
So you don't care if it's a time lapse?
Look, if it's going to go into a long stretch of boring same thing, please have the courtesy of at least doubling the speed on the thing so that we can zip through it, or tell me that I'm doubling this because you don't want to see this part. But
yeah,
I don't care for the music thing.
No, I want it to be entertaining, but I also want to get my point across. I want people to see that this isn't just a vlog channel. It's also not a how-to channel either. It's how I did. So
yeah, I think that's in the disclaimer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Don't do this.
I will have to make one for this weekend.
Not qualified.
If you do this, you're not going to take your rig to work on Monday. I'll tell you that much. or ever again.
You have to buff them grinder max out, buddy.
Oh man.
Well, it doesn't run on propane anymore.
God damn it, Bobby. What are you barking at? I hear Littlefoot.
Yeah. Poor little thing. How'd you dwarf it down like that? What do you?
I don't know. The craziest thing is when he was able to knock up Bella.
That's right.
I mean,
I forgot that was the spawn.
Yeah. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know how he got up there.
Yeah. You're gonna have to ask around which one of the kids helped him.
Oh no, it was dude. We heard a yelp.
Stock.
So we go to the bed, but they're on the bed, and Blue has turned himself and was trying to run that way, and Bella's trying to run that way, and they're stuck together. And I'm like, oh my god!
Isn't that the first sign of spring?
No, I was just like, Blue, what did you do? And he's looking at me like, Daddy, I don't know what I did. I need help.
Dad, why are you saying that?
Why?
I'm there.
Whatever. Let's see what Len says.
Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't like the music thing. I agree.
Sunday. Yes. I look forward to. So I got the video half done. It's half done, and then the other half was filmed this evening. I had no thought that this is what was going to happen. I didn't. I knew he was coming over for a couple minutes and possibly hanging out for the live.
Yeah.
And I didn't even turn the heater on in the garage.
I was hoping to go home and use my new toilet.
You didn't have to go home.
But then I swung by here and I'm like, oh, I don't know what you've done to your car. And then I started doing the same damn thing. Getting into it. This you could charge money for the therapy.
This is how I do it. Oh,
just change the name of the channel.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy the videos.
This is how I do this.
This is
how it's getting done.
This is how I do it.
It ain't how it says it in the manual.
I don't. So I watched Joe Daddy, that's his name, Joe Daddy, Garage. He's done a lot of Mustang stuff, and he's the one that I told you how he just hung the car from. I don't even know what he was hanging the car
That's a
from.
good idea, though.
I'm going to do that. I even have a strap that will be perfect for it. But
it's down to nothing for weight right now. So yeah,
thought about turning it into a 4x4.
Well, you get any smaller pieces, and it's going to look like a wind chime.
Hey, they'll be, dude. I could fit a bigger rig in the garage right now.
Yeah,
because there's no more.
Hey, when you can put parts on the roof,
yeah,
it's all good. You put parts up on the roof to store it.
Yeah,
little chunks. You could temporarily drop ship that to yourself and not have to actually have anything. It's all just living in the mail land.
By the time this car is done, this is just a question because I don't have merch yet. Would people be interested if I cut the remaining parts up,
the pieces of the Mustang,
and sent them to people?
I'll take one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I don't know if you need it or not, but I'm gonna take one right now.
Wait a minute, don't take it yet. I gotta wait till I'm done, till it's back together, because I don't know if there's stuff on that I'm gonna need.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna have to clean the edges up so people don't.
Oh yeah.
Cut themselves on it because it is raw steel.
Yeah, but we won't do the rotted parts. We'll obviously not send people. We'll just send people a bag of dust.
I got tetanus off your car. Tetanus.
Yeah, you would. You really would with these.
Mm-hmm.
And
99 44 100s tetanus.
Dad. Cat boxes are all done.
Great.
Yeah.
Hey guys, cat boxes are done. Well, I'm sure they can hear you. So.
Oh, you can hear me. What the heck?
Are you coming back down tomorrow or Sunday?
What's the cat box thing?
Cat box where they poop.
Yeah, I know. Oh, cat boxes. You just ordered the cat boxes. I get.
No. She changed. She cleaned them.
Oh. I don't like cats.
I don't like cats either, but I tell you that I love that cat out there. That cat is. Jeff don't like Putty very much because he jumped on his truck today. I'm not a cat person, Jeff. I understand. Or at least I didn't think I was until we got that cat.
Kitty.
I do love him.
I do love him.
Thank God.
You
like the Fox body Mustang?
I do. I'm actually very much in love with them. Tim, if you remember last year. Yeah, my mother did have one. It was like an LX. It was a 4-cylinder.
With a nightmare transmission.
It was probably the FMX, thinking about it now. Or it was AOD C3 or something like that. But Tim, yes, I do like the Fox bodies. Tom, my brother, my buddy next door, he has a 88 in the garage, in the secondary garage, which I don't know if anybody's really heard in the videos. We're under a time crunch right now. They want us out of there by March 18th. I don't see that happen. I got 3 cars. It's the middle of winter here. I've already told them. I says, I'll leave with no problem, but you're going to have to wait.
I guess you will have to do the shrink wrap. It's a decent way to store a vehicle.
I might have to do what we've done tonight to all of them, just to have a parking spot.
Yeah. You can shrink wrap it from the bottom up. I mean, you drive onto the plastic. You can wrap that plastic up.
That would hold moisture.
You can throw cat litter underneath it. It holds. Look, if the moisture's not getting in there, all you have to do is trap what got stuck in there.
I don't know.
Do it in the midday. You'll have very little moisture.
You follow channel Paul? I don't believe so. I'll have to come back in and try that one. Click on that one. But anyhow, like I said, Tom has a Fox body, and okay. I will have to check them out. And we have a lot of content coming up with that car because I think he's deciding that he wants to work on it again. That would be really nice. We did a lot of work to that car when he first got it, and unfortunately, I just have pictures of it because I wasn't doing the YouTube thing. I do have video of it, but I don't know where. That's one thing that sucks about this digital world. I think it's on a SD card in the cabinet over there.
What are you looking for?
I think I have an SD for videos and stuff. I definitely will, Tim. I'll come back in and I'll click on that in a couple minutes. Actually, can I do it right now before I forget? I will forget.
You need AI.
Hell, I do. The more things to screw up.
So yeah, you'd love to be able to afford a garage shop tall enough for a 2-post lift. I've been looking into that rate. So
Hey,
the
Bill.
metal buildings right now, I don't know, it just ended up on an ad on my Facebook, and I got going into their website way deep, and there was a 14-foot tall opening with I think a 16-foot tall ceiling in there, and they only wanted like 11 for the whole structure, but you got to pour a pad. You can pour the pad after you put the thing up too. That was neat. That came with doors and a couple windows, a fan, the roofing, the siding, which is all metal. It was pretty interesting. You don't have to dig too deep. There's a lot of places online that are trying to sell you a steel structure right now because apparently it's a little hard going.
Yeah, well, I want to put. I don't want an enclosed one. I mean, I would, but I wouldn't mind just getting a roof. Basically, that's kind of where I have to. What am I going to do? I don't want to go rent another structure like I did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like 8 years of my life gone, and I paid somebody else's mortgage for years, and all of a sudden, there's a hole in the roof, and I start complaining about it, and they're like, "Okay, well, you can leave."
Yeah,
it's like, what? They refuse to fix it. They just flat out refuse to fix it, and now they're evicting, saying that they want to re-renovate, which they're going to level it.
Well, it's not a human habitating it, so there's a different set of rules they don't have to live by.
Yeah, I'm not super happy about it, but Brittany is doing pretty good. Just text the link. Yeah, I just subscribed. Brittany's doing pretty good, I think. Right, Bob?
What?
Brittany's doing good.
Yeah, Brittany's doing very good.
She's doing very good. And I don't know if she's driving. Is she driving yet?
No, not yet.
She's not driving yet, but she's doing well.
We don't have the dash cam.
No. I wouldn't want to see it.
I know. But
you can make millions of dollars off it.
No, I just like to see it. We don't want to see it. I just want to see it. I just want to see it.
I've seen pictures of the rig, and it's pretty scary.
Yeah, you tore them up pretty bad.
Yeah, you wonder how they walked away with a lot of injuries, but
I don't think they walked away.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. We got 9 people still watching. I don't want to just shut it off. What do we want to talk about?
People went away?
No, we got 9 people.
Still, I don't know. God, let's see what's to talk about. We got spring coming. I just drove by the lake, and it looks like the ice is disappearing. It's
we got ice out already.
It's starting to. Well, there wasn't a full ice this year.
They canceled the dog sled race.
There's a lot of stuff that they didn't have this year. So they used to land airplanes on the lake, and there was like an airport, basically an extra airport during the winter. Some of the ice fishing things. There's an ice fishing thing this weekend. I don't know how they're going to put kids out on the ice.
Yeah, the kids one is this weekend.
I don't know.
Like I said,
entertainment value on that one. Kids going on the ice. Not good.
I never got in. Okay, I remember that my father loved to do ice fishing. Like, I hated it. I hate being cold like that.
Well, it came from his grandfather.
It's so. Unfortunately, it dies with me. I've never brought my kids ice fishing, and I probably never will.
Well, a lot of people can't get beyond the creepy noise the lake makes.
The creak, plunk.
Yeah.
She never mailed me the cookies.
That's a wild noise.
I'll mention it.
Standing on top of this thing is going to go. It's going to let me in the lake, isn't it? My problem is a wide yard.
So,
Backyard.
doesn't the neighbor have some kind of a yard?
Dude, that's the thing you face. There's like 6 feet of space from the edge of your garage to your neighbor's property.
And if you go to scale, you go get the prints, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go to scale. I've had several people do it, and it goes from the garage 6 feet over is where my property line is. So I own that driveway.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be a jerk, you know. But
yeah, but you want to bring stuff back there too. So,
yeah.
So if you shut it down, I don't know. I guess you could put a fence up on the front.
You could.
And be limited access. But
I mean, I'm good with people that live there right now. So.
But there's a nice turnaround on their side. So if you did that, they'd be a jerk about that too. So.
Yeah, come on up, man. He likes the bikes.
There's a lot to do up here.
Sides. There is an absolute lot to do, especially in the summertime. We have everything.
We got bike week. We got, of course, the fishing is phenomenal up here. This lake region.
Music venues, bars.
Yeah, we actually have some pretty good names come up here for we have entertainment. Don't spend no money on entertainment, but hey, entertainment's pretty fine up here.
Yeah, it is pretty fun. I can't wait for this summer because I can't even speak. I haven't mentioned on a video much, I don't think, but I'm starting Cars and Coffee in Laconia, and the
car shows. Yeah.
The I put out an initial just tell everybody in Laconia, hey, this is what I'm getting set up, and I wanted to see what people thought about it. It exploded. It was like I have 100 and
I couldn't believe how many
13.
I was gonna be like, okay, he can do that.
Yeah.
I'll see. I'm not gonna say I told you so to anything because you never know.
It's just
never know.
It after about 20 minutes of the post being up, I realized that I needed to put a Facebook group up in order to organize it better. So there's as of last week, there was 112 or something like that. And people are excited. They're absolutely excited about it. I'm really excited. I can't wait to host one. Where is it? Right there. Cars and Coffee. We're at 116 members, and that's in about 3 weeks.
Where would you have it?
So unofficially, I have talked to 2 different locations for restaurants / diner, and they both are 100% on board. One place is got a bigger parking lot than the other, and it's a little more convenient because I'm going to want to bring the Falcon and the 76 and maybe even the Jeep. And so, Putty, what are you doing, Putty?
Well, we could just take it out on the ice.
Yeah, right.
What to have a car show out on the
You
ice?
won't ever see me on the ice, so. Oh, Putty's come to see you.
Yeah, meow.
This cat is an absolute crazy cat. You all see him in the videos every once in a while. 104 Diner, no, it's going to be in Laconia, either close to downtown or close to Main Street. I don't want to say the name of the places, just because I haven't ironed everything out with them.
I don't know how I'm going to explain this cat smell to my dogs.
He's a good cat. He really is.
This is a good cat.
He's going to get a bunch of hairs on you.
Yep.
So ever since he was a little kitten, he loved to climb up in here, and he'll climb into my computer. But you're not going to do that today. We're not going to do that today, though. Here, I want to say hi, everybody. Come here. Oh my goodness. Everybody remember Putty? Remember Putty Cat? Oh, you were a happy kitty? Who's a happy kitty tonight? So I think I'm going to cut it. We're at 2 hours right now. 7 people still watching. I can't believe
people are still watching. You say, the cat's got claws in my leg. Holy.
The cat just fell.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm very surprised. Maybe we'll do another live here coming up soon. I don't want to say when yet. Maybe next Friday.
Don't look at the dog.
Don't look at the dog.
I just looked right at its eyes.
Don't look at him. Yeah. Appreciate everybody coming in. Go give Jeff a check out there and see if you like his videos. If you don't, tell him.
Yeah. You want to hear all about it.
Good, bad, ugly, and everything in between. And we appreciate each and every one of you. You'll see a video on Sunday.
Yeah.